most fundamental concept in logic is the idea of a statement. Now, this is a commonly used word in the English language, but what we mean mathematically is a statement, a sentence, which gives some information, doesn't have to be true, but it's information which could, at least in theory, be assessed to be true or assessed to be false. So some statements are very obvious to assess whether they're true or they are false. Trivial example of this would be the surface of the sun is hotter than the surface of the earth. Now, at first glance, very obviously true. Similarly, there are some which are very obviously false. A banana is a type of apple. That is a statement. It's a statement that conveys some information, the information that a banana is a type of apple, but it's also one that we can easily assess to be a statement which is false. And there's also statements where, when I said at least in theory, there are statements which could be assessed to be true or false, but we just don't have the information. So I might say the Australian Prime Minister in the year 2076 will be a woman. So that statement is either true or false. Now, without some extra information or time travel or some other information, I'm not going to be able to know whether that statement is true or is false for a very long time, but in theory it is possible to know or to assess that statement as true or false. Now, at the other end of the, I suppose, time scale, there are statements which are true or false, but we will never realistically know them, which is William Shakespeare touched his left ear more often than he touched his right ear. That is still a statement. It is passing information, information which may or may not be true. Now, it is theoretically possible to assess that as true or false. If somebody found a historical document on how often Shakespeare touched his ear, although I can't imagine anybody ever wrote that, but that statement is, in concept, able to be assessed as this is true or this is not true. Of course, a question is not a statement. Is it raining? Is not a statement. It's not conveying any information, whether true or false. Is it raining? I can't say that is true or that is false. I can say yes, it is raining, and yes, it is raining is a statement, but the question, is it raining, is not mathematically a statement. Now, you can then start to rephrase statements that could be gathered from asking, is it raining? So if I want to know, is it raining? I could say, it is raining, and then ask somebody to assess whether that statement is true or false. Because if I say, it is raining, and somebody says, yes, that's true, I know that the answer to, is it raining, is yes. Or the other way around. I say, it is raining. Somebody looks out the window and says, that is false. Then I would know the answer to, is it raining, is no, it's not. What we have seen so far have been simple statements. One simple thing which I can assess whether it is true or whether it is false. But the sorts of problems that we want to describe logically are often more complicated than that. So we can build up combinations of these simple single statements to make more complex statements. And those involve things like logical connectives. And the most common of those are things like and, or. So if I take two very simple single statements, it is raining today and it is Thursday, I can join those using and to get it's raining today and it's Thursday, or I could join it as it's raining today or it is Thursday. So in the first case, the only way it is raining today and it is Thursday is true is if both of the original single statements were true. It is raining today, true, and it is Thursday, true. Now, by coincidence, I am recording this on a Thursday which is rainy, so both of the original statements would be true, so the conjoined statement is true. Now, in that case, the or statement is also true, because it doesn't need to be rainy and Thursday, it needs to be rainy or Thursday or both. But the second one, the or statement, would be true on a rainy Monday, even though the it is Thursday part is not true, because the rainy part would be sufficient to make it is raining today true. Similarly, it is rainy today or it is Thursday would be true on a sunny, non-rainy Thursday. So we can build up statements whereby the or bit, the or conjunction is true, but the and conjunction isn't, or any combinations such as that.